Everyone thinks UFO sightings are just lights in the sky. They're catastrophically wrong. Sometimes those lights lead to something far more tangible, something that descends from the heavens and leaves behind an indelible mark of terror. This isn't just a story about a flying saucer, it's about what emerged from it. The year was 1952, a time when Cold War paranoia intersected with a burgeoning fascination for unidentified flying objects. Reports of flying saucers were rampant across the United States, yet few were as chilling as the incident in Flatwoods, West Virginia. September 12th, a clear Friday night. Two brothers, Edward and Fred May, along with their friend Tommy Heyer, were playing football near the local school. Around 7:15 p.m., a fiery object streaked across the sky, seemingly crashing onto a nearby hilltop. The boys, filled with a mixture of fear and adolescent curiosity, ran home to alert their mother, Kathleen May. She, along with local National Guardsman Eugene Lemon and 3 other children, formed an impromptu search party. What they found would haunt them. Armed with a single flashlight, the group ascended the hill, following a faint, pulsating red light. As they neared the crest, a thick, acrid mist began to fill the air, burning their eyes and throats. The smell was indescribable, a metallic, sulfurous stench. Then they saw it, not the crashed object, not initially. Instead, a pair of glowing, orange eyes stared back at them from the gloom. Eugene Lemon, the guardsman, shone his flashlight directly at the source. What the beam revealed was truly horrifying. Standing over 10 feet tall, a creature unlike anything earthly. It possessed a head shaped like an ace of spades, with large, non-human eyes and a dark, cowl-like hood. Its body was green and metallic. The creature seemed to glide, not walk, towards them. Its form was indistinct below the waist, almost as if it were hovering. A high-pitched, hissing sound emanated from it, further intensifying the terror. Kathleen May screamed. The entire group panicked, turning and fleeing down the hill, their lungs burning, their minds reeling from the impossible sight. They didn't stop until they reached safety, breathless and in shock. Upon reaching home, they immediately contacted the local sheriff and a newspaper reporter. The story, initially met with skepticism, quickly gained traction. The lingering smell and physical symptoms among the witnesses lent credence to their incredible tale. Several witnesses, particularly Fred May and Eugene Lemon, reported nausea, vomiting, and irritation of the nose and throat for days afterward. These weren't mere psychological symptoms. They were physical ailments consistent with exposure to an irritant. The next day, Sheriff Robert Carr and Deputy Burnell Long investigated the crash site. They found no wreckage, but a strong, pungent odor still lingered. They also discovered strange, distinct skid marks in the mud, unlike any known vehicle. Local journalist A. Lee Stewart was among the first to report the story, interviewing the terrified witnesses. His detailed account brought the Flatwoods monster to national attention, sparking both fascination and intense ridicule. Skeptics quickly offered explanations. The most popular was that the monster was merely an owl perched on a tree branch, its silhouette distorted by the flashlight and the fog. The UFO was dismissed as a meteor. However, this explanation struggles to account for several key details. The reported 10-foot height, the metallic green body, the distinct ace of spades head, and the lingering physical symptoms. An owl simply doesn't fit the description. Another theory suggested a local billboard or barn owl combined with pareidolia, the tendency to perceive a specific image in a random stimulus. Yet, 7 distinct witnesses, including an adult, described the same distinct features. Perhaps the most compelling counterargument to mundane explanations is the consistent, debilitating illness experienced by the witnesses. Nausea and throat irritation are not typical reactions to seeing an owl or a meteor. The Flatwoods monster remains one of the most intriguing and terrifying cryptid encounters in American history. A clear object, a distinct creature, and physical aftereffects. Was it an extraterrestrial visitor, a misidentified animal, or something else entirely? We may never truly know what descended upon Flatwoods that night, but the fear, the descriptions, and the lingering questions continue to echo through the decades. reminding us that some mysteries resist easy answers. Uncover another chilling cryptid investigation by watching our deep dive into the Mothman prophecies next.